Yo guys, welcome back to Videomas Day 15. So today is going to be along the lines of something I did about this time last month, which is I found my old footy cards, 2010 AFL Select WA Sunday Times. So yes, so today is going to be a Channel 10 AFL Team 2011, which is team coach now. So yeah, I'm going to look through this. Yeah, we'll be doing that in 2 seconds. See you then. So yes, I'm just going to look through this. I'm sorry for this real shit angle again, but yeah, it's got to do, it's got to deal. So the first card in is Phil Davis, current GWS captain, I believe, who was good for Adelaide back then. He just wasn't as experienced as he is now. The one next to him is Graham Johncock. Remember him, but I haven't heard much of him. Don't remember much. Number 3 is Josh Drummond. 4 is the Miracle Man at the Geelong Cats Stadium in like 2013 when he was a defender, but he kicked the winning goal for them. So the one next to him is the Ginger Ninja. Probably not actually his name, but yeah. Daniel Merritt. Next to him is Bryce Gibbs, who, as I said in the other one, he recently retired, but he is actually still on the Adelaide Crows list because he's playing for their Sandford team, I believe. The one next to him I have not heard of. I don't even know who you are. It is Jordan Russell. I don't actually remember who he is, but he must have been good. The one next to him is Andrew Walker, who did that incredible mark over Jake Carlisle. Yeah. Next one is Nick Maxwell. I'm going to try and go through this real quickly, and then look at the back. You can see we've got 3 extra cards, which are the normal or gold versions of those players. So over here we've got Harry O'Brien, Heath Shaw, Dustin Fletcher, Michael Hurley, Tane Pierce, Greg Broughton, Paul Duffield, Michael Johnson. We're missing a card. Oh, that's interesting. Next is Unit, Corey Enright, James Kelly, Matthew Scarlett, Nathan Bock, Campbell Brown, Jared Harbrow, Grant Birchall. Unit at the Lions now too. Josh Gibson. Luke Hodge was pretty good at the Lions when he went there as well, but he was definitely a good contributor for the Hawks. Next is you've got Aaron Davey, James Frawley, who recently came out of retirement to play for the St Kilda Saints this year. You've got Jack Grimes. He was good but inconsistent. Missing one. Brady Rawlings. Missing another one. That's a young Jack Zeeble. Alapati Carlisle, Troy Chaplin, Danley Pierce, Jackson Tringo from Team 2012. Whoops. But I think he might go in there as well though. Next to him you've got Daniel Connors, solid contributor Brett Delidio, captain for about 6 or 7 years, Chris Newman, Shane Tuck, who I think unfortunately passed away within the last year or so, I think. Yeah. Sam Fisher. Another 2012 card being Sam Gilbert. The one after being Jason Graham. He was a solid contributor for that Saints team to get to those finals. You've got next to him, you've got James Gwilt, he was a good player. You've got Heath Grundy, we're missing a card. Another 2012 card, I don't know why I have so many in here. Darren Glass. He probably goes there as well. We've got Shannon Hearn, still playing at the Eagles. Adam Selwood, probably one of the better Selwoods, except for Joel Selwood. We've got one of the nicest mans in footy, Bo Waters, because I have this story I could tell about him, but I'm not going to. We've got Lindsay Gilby. We've got Brian Lake, who played for Hawthorn after this. We've got Robert Murphy, who was unfortunately not able to play in that grand final. Next to him, you've got Richard Douglas, a 2012 Scott Thompson, Nathan Van Berlo, Bernie Vince, 2012 Simon Black, Luke Power, a young Daniel Rich, Chris Judd, Mark Murphy, a 2012 Cade Simpson, I don't know why, Scott Pendlebury, Swanee, Dale Thomas, Sharad Willingham, pretty good player for Eagles and Collingwood. Next we've got Brent Stanton, you've got Joe Watson, you've got Jason Winderlick. Remember him, but I don't remember that much about him, honestly. You've got Michael Barlow, a gold one. You've got a code, Stephen Hill. You've got David Mundy. You've got another 2012 card. I still don't know why there's so many in here. Jimmy Bartell. Joel Corey. I was just talking about Selwood before. 2012 Gary Ablett. But he was a unit. He was probably the current GOAT, maybe. Michael Riscatelli, Brisbane and Gold Coast. Sean Burgoyne, who is announced he's going around next year as well, but he probably might not get as many games this year. You've got Jordan Lewis. Sorry for this little glare if there is any. Sam Mitchell, Brad Sewell, Brent Maloney, Tom Scully, who's at his third club at the moment. So he went from Melbourne to GWS, now he's at Hawthorn. Next to him, you've got Jack Trengove, Ryan Bastanak, Andrew Swallow, Travis Boak, who back then he would have been He would have been 22. Dominic Cassisi. You got one of the most controversial media personnel, Kane Corns. Next to him, you've got a gold Trent Cotchin, Nathan Foley, Daniel Jackson, which I remember him from having the bloody face in that video or the game. A young Dusty. Look at him. Nick Del Santo. Lenny Hayes. He was a man who didn't care about his own health, just his team. Lee Montagna. I do enjoy him. He was a good player. Well, in the midfield, so it shouldn't be too long. Daniel Hanbury, Kieran Jack, Josh Kennedy, Jared McVeigh. Another good player who didn't care about his health or safety. He just played for the team. Brad Ebert, who recently retired. Daniel Kerr, not going to talk about him because he has a lot of shit going on. Matt Prittis. He was deserving of that 2014 Brownlow, I think. You've got Matthew Boyd, 2012 Adam Cooney, Daniel Cross, Ryan Griffin before he went to GWS, forward Patrick Dangerfield at Adelaide, Jason Paul Pleasure, Kurt Tippett, 2012 Taylor Walker, Todd Banfield, missing a card, Mitch Clark when he played at Brisbane, except he has had a lot of issues, but that's okay. Oh, Big Fevo, Big Fev Master. Got one of the best goals kickers of the last decade, Eddie Betts. Got Jeff Garlett, Jeff Garlett, Lachlan Henderson, who's played for 2 clubs since then, maybe, who's playing for Geelong at the moment. We've got a 2012 Jared Waite. I still don't know why there's more than 2011s in here. Travis Cloak, who, if you were one of the original followers of my channel, he was my original name, Travis Cloak the Pro, even though I'm not a Collingwood supporter. I don't know why. Chris Dawes, a gold card with the Premiership in 2010. Alan Didak, good player. Steel side bottom, that's a young one. We've got Scott Gumbleton, Angus Montfries, Patrick Ryder, David Zarakis, Hayden Ballantyne. Was a good player, just I didn't like him for no actual reason. Nathan Fife, that's a young one. Pav, I'll have to say he was definitely a good Dockers player. He's probably one of their best. We've got Paul Chapman, Steve Johnson, Jason Podsiadly from 2012, Travis Varco, Jared Brennan, the one forward, Lance Franklin, Silrioli, Jared Ruffhead, Brad Green, Liam Jarrell. I have to say, he's one of my most entertaining players to watch when he played. Con Sylvia. You got your young Jack Watts, Lachlan Hansen. Probably could have kept going after he retired. Brent Harvey. This was like 5 years before. 2012 Drew Petrie. He came to the Eagles, as you would know. Robbie Gray. Daniel Motlop, whose brother or cousin is playing there at the moment. Jay Schultz, missing a card. Jack Rewalt. Brendan Goddard. Stephen Milne. The cousin of Jack Rewalt, being Nick. Daniel Bradshaw. Adam Goods. Not going to say anything, but he was definitely one of the best Aboriginal players to ever play. Ryan O'Keefe, Josh Kennedy, Mark LaCroix, good goal snake. Oh, Nick Natanui, look at him. Look at him all in his glory. Daniel Giannacusa, I know how to say it, I just can't now. Big Barry Hall, Sean Higgins, who's at his 3rd club now. Ivan Maric, Matthew Leuenberger from the Lions, but that's a 2012 card. Matthew Cruiser, Darren Jolly, don't know who that is. Aaron Sandilands, Brad Ottens, good ruckman, don't have the next card. Brent Renoff, Mark Jamer, Hamish McIntosh, Dean Brogan, who has a basketball background, Angus Graham, Justin Kaczynski, Shane Mumford, who's still playing at GWS, Dean Cox, a gold one, Ben Hudson at the Bulldogs, which I think he played a couple more seasons at the Lions after. Yeah, and then the one special card we've got is the star wildcard Brent Maloney. So yeah, that is the whole Team 2011 book. Yeah. So thanks for watching this video. You've missed video day 15, guys, and thank you. And you can click the little red subscribe button down below if you want to, but as I've said in a lot of other videos, I'm not forcing you. So yeah, see you tomorrow for NBA all teams predictions. See ya.